Hi guys, welcome back to my channel 5 Senses. I am your host Devanjana. So today we will be making a sweet dish. It is a wet pudding. So there are different kinds of wet pudding that are made in India. A wet pudding is essentially rice boiled in milk, but there can be a lot of varieties like vermicelli boiled in milk. So today I was going to make wet pudding with broken wheat and coconut milk, and I thought why not share it with all of you. So for this wet pudding I have taken 1 cup of broken wheat. With that I have taken 1 cup of powdered jaggery. You can also use the normal jaggery, and I have taken 1.5 cup of coconut milk here, and some cashew nuts for garnishing, for some mixed raisins which I have soaked in water, and some coconut for garnishing again. So let's get started with the preparation. So ideally wet pudding is cooked in an open pot, but this broken wheat can take a lot of time to boil, so I will cook it partly in pressure cooker and partly in open pot. So first I will put in the broken wheat into the pressure cooker. 1 cup of broken wheat. 1 cup of broken wheat. To this I will add 1.5 cup of coconut milk. Now I will put it on my stove and I will cook it for only 1 whistle, and after that I will cook it again in the open pot. So while the broken wheat is being cooked in the pressure cooker, what I will do is I will take this coconut and cut them into small bits like this. I think this should be enough. One whistle is over, so I will now take down the pan and we will wait till the steam is released. And in the meantime I have taken another pan, and in this pan I will add another 1.5 cup of coconut milk. And we will wait for the milk to warm up a little. So the steam has been released, and now we will check our broken wheat. So if you see, it is not fully cooked. The reason I did not cook the entire thing in pressure cooker, because otherwise it will get very mushy. We don't want that. The remaining part of the cooking of this wet pudding we will do it in open pan. So we'll wait for this milk to warm up a bit, and then we will transfer these ingredients into this milk. Now the milk has warmed up, so I will transfer this broken wheat into it and cook it for a little longer in low flame. If you think this consistency is too thick for you, you can add another 1/2 cup of coconut milk into it. But I think I will wait for some time and see. So we will cook this in low flame for some more time. One more thing that you should keep in mind is that once it cools down, it will become denser. So looking at this consistency, I think I will add a little more coconut milk into it. So I will add another 1/2 cup of coconut milk. To this. So now it has started to simmer. At this stage I will add the raisins, and the cut pieces of coconut. This will add additional crunchiness to the payasa or the wet pudding. And I will also add the cashew nuts. You can add any dry fruits of your choice. At this stage, I will add another half a cup of coconut milk. So we have used 4 cups of coconut milk, that is 1 liter of coconut milk for this recipe. I'll add a little cardamom powder for flavor. Usually I add bay leaves in payasa or wet pudding because it gives a very nice pungent flavor into the payasa. So now you see it's boiling. So at this point we will turn off the stove and remove the pan from the stove. After removing the payasa from the stove, I will add the powdered jaggery. So you can add 3/4 to 1 cup depending on your taste. Usually if you get a powdered jaggery, I think 3/4 cup is enough. See how the color is changing. Add little by little and mix it. If you think the payasa or the wet pudding has become too thick, you can add half a cup of water into it to make it lighter. That's up to you totally because this is your dish. So prepare it the way you love it. If you like a lighter version of it, instead of 2.5 cup of coconut milk, you can add 1.5 cup of coconut milk and 1 cup of water. Since I like it sweeter, so I added 1 whole cup of powdered jaggery. So our broken wheat payasa or wet pudding is ready. Now let us transfer it into a nice bowl. So let's transfer it into a bowl. So our broken wheat payasa is ready. But one thing that I would like to say here is that when you're cooking it, see to it that it doesn't get very mushy because it's broken wheat and it is glutinous. So it will become very sticky and gooey. So while you're boiling it, pay attention to it so that it should retain a little bit of graininess in it, and so that's when the taste will come. Alternately, you can cook it in milk and sugar, but this particular dish which I cooked with coconut milk and jaggery is really very tasty, and I would really suggest or recommend that you try it at least once in your house, and please mention in my comment section how you liked it, and I will meet you next time again with a new recipe. Till then, bye bye, take care.